Oh my. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Oh my God, the sun is like blaring out here. Hold on. Oh man, ouch. That hurt. I had to move all the way over because it's like the sun is right here, like right there. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. I know I woke up late this morning again. I do have to go and go to the clinic today, so I have a 9:30 appointment, and then when I get back, I'm gonna get started on the. Although I don't know what's on my calendar right now, I haven't really. I didn't look at it. I haven't looked at it for a few days. My devotionals have been like it plummeted this month, like so bad, so bad. You want to know what I noticed about this silk robe? It's like you can't have anything under it because it slides like all the time. It's just sliding here and there. And I feel like I have like white underneath my eyes. I don't know. I can see it like, I don't know. I can see it in the camera like it's white. It's probably the makeup, but maybe I didn't put enough bronzer. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so gotta get on those, work on more of the cozy warmers for sure, and then I have to try to get started on the dress form because I haven't done that yet, and it's already gonna be like, it's already gonna be July already, so fast. So I have been keeping up. That looks so funny. I don't know. I think it's the either the glare. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm gonna try to pat it down a little bit. It's like really white. Hold on. Alright, so it's probably the only thing I can think of. It has to be the makeup. Better. I'm using the the makeup I have on my cheeks to pat it down. A little bit better? Yeah? Okay. Like I'm gonna make this work because I think it was the sun. It was just, the light was just bouncing off my eyes so I could see it, you know? Anyway, so back to what I was talking about. So I did go couponing yesterday. Like I said, I haven't done Walgreens at all. I've been wanting to do Walgreens, but every time I go to Walgreens, I feel like, you know, it's just like, I get confused with it. The whole thing with the Concertina coupons, and you have to buy and then spend, and then you get rewards back, and then but you can't get rewards if you don't spend. It's just, I don't know why it's so confusing to me. I don't know why, but I think I'm gonna try this month to see if I can, what do you call it, get it, you know, do something with it, because I'm like, CVS is not, it's not there anymore. It used to be fun, you know. Then again, Walgreens isn't that great neither. I just don't like not having the physical flyer. You know, the ones they used to have out all the time. I mean, they even used to come inside the what do you call it, the inserts that they get thrown at your door or in the newspapers. But they don't even, you know, they don't have them. Everything's online, and it's just stealing away the fun of how we used to do things. That's one thing we have to worry about technology. You're stealing away the fun of how things used to be. So I would, you know, even though I know we're getting into this whole AI thing, Chat GPT, and I see how it's been working for a lot of people. It just seems like it's really giving them a length up, or I don't know what you call it, a heads up, length up, I don't know, step up to everything that they're doing, which is awesome. but you're stealing away like the nostalgia of how the fun of how we got here. You know what I'm saying? And if we let that take that away from us, we're, like I mentioned, I think yesterday, we're all going to be closed in our apartments, our houses, and we're not going to go nowhere. No one's going to go nowhere. Everything, I mean, you won't have to go anywhere to, I mean, it would be more terrible, like if you lived in a high rise. I mean, I don't know, you could live in a high rise because it would be harder for you to get outside. But then again, knowing high rises, they'll probably have like a grass somewhere on the high rise, you know, so, which I have seen some. Yeah, even back in the day, in the 1900s, they even had that. They had these real big houses and they had the garden on top of the roof. So, I mean, they can go that way, at least you'll be outdoors. I mean, you won't be out all the way down on the ground, but at least you'll have some kind of grass up there. I don't know how that's going to work, but, you know. I mean, I don't know if it'll be real grass or fake, you know, fake turf. I don't know. But a lot of people are going to start closing themselves in. So it's just weird. And then I got a glimpse of the future. I don't know, it was a fast glimpse. I didn't catch it right away, but it was almost the same thing about everybody being closed in. And it was going to be the same way with ships, with spaceships and stuff like that. We're really not going to be able to experience the sun like we do now, because everything again is going to be closed in. So I don't know, it's just, it's a weird feeling. I mean, I know I won't have to really deal with it that much because, you know, 50 years give or take, and I'll be watching everything from above. But just the idea of it, you know, it's just, they're just taking away the fun out of everything. That's like I'm trying to, you know, stay up more. I'm trying to wake up early more. I really want to get more into my writing, more into my reading, more into my writing, to tell you the truth. I really want to get back into that. I was watching this other documentary about this one woman who wrote a book. Oh, they were talking about this woman's life and how she was like an introvert kind of thing, but I guess they just didn't call it back then that way. And she was an introvert, and it just so happens that her book was very, very sad, and she got married, and, you know, I guess at the end something happened between her or she had an affair or something like that, and I don't know, the affair got you know, exploited or whatever, or, you know, exposed. And the bottom line, she ended up dying alone and sad, and I think her husband died or something like that, or I don't know. All I know is that she ended up dying alone and sad, and she was this very elite person, you know, in the gilded age, and everybody knew her, and she had all the riches, and yeah, but at the end of the day, she died alone, and she died alone and sad. So that was interesting. The only problem with that book, and everybody liked that book, they thought it was, you know, was fantastic. The only problem with that story is that it wasn't true. The person who wrote the book was the person who was kind of like portraying her life, you know, except that she didn't die. She was alive and well. She was just writing the story, but it wasn't a true story. So I was like, oh, okay. And in her book, I think she had quite a few books, and there was this one book that sold very, very well. I mean, it sold really well. And I have to start writing down these documentaries and the names and everything like that. I found that one really, really fascinating. I was like, well, but then again, like I said, back in those ages, back in that day, that's all people had to do was read and write. I mean, what else did they have to do? There was nothing else to do. Inventors, you would have a lot of students at schools and learning new things. And that was the other thing. They were always learning stuff, like always, especially young people. They were always eager to learn and read. And that these days, kids barely read. They don't even want to read. And then like a book, what's a book? I don't want to carry it. I mean, they're on their tablets, and then if they're on their tablets, they're not reading, they're just watching stuff. Watching a lot of garbage, It's like, no. And, my son's right. He goes, you got to keep them off those tablets. You got to, got to make them read. I say, you're right. I don't like to argue with anybody who's right. I just don't. If you're right, you're right. I'm not going to say, no, I'm right, you're right, oh, you don't know what you're talking about, oh. No. If a person is right, I am not going to disagree. So, because, we're not always right, and sometimes we need somebody else to tell us, we're like, oh, okay, got it now, got it. But, I'm trying to pick up on my reading as well. But yeah, trying to steer these young kids, away from that tablet and that whatever computer or phone, and it's supposed to be the phone. I hate it when everybody, especially because I watch all these, criminal, videos and everything, cop criminal shows, and I hate it when they get caught, and they're getting arrested, and the only, some of the, I mean, I don't know what these people are thinking. It's like they commit a crime, and at the end of the day, it's either, oh, I gotta pee, oh, can I have a hit of my vape, oh, can you give me my phone? I don't want to go to jail without my phone. I mean, you just committed a crime, or you just, just something, or you just stole, you are, and not, those are the only three things these people worry about. Oh, they gotta pee, I need my phone, and I need a hit of my vape. Like, what is wrong with you people? Like, and then they can barely talk, like they can barely get a sentence out. It's like, and they repeat everything over and over again. It's like, and it just shows me, it doesn't matter what nationality you are, neither. It could be anybody, and they all sound the same. It's like, hello, can you hear me? I didn't do it. That's not her way. That's what he told me. That's what she did. 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 And they just repeat the same thing over, the same words over and over again. And why am I arrested? Why am I arrested? Why am I arrested? I told you why you're being arrested. Why you're being detained. No, why am I arrested? What did I do? I told you what you did? What did I do? I didn't do anything. I mean, it's a kind of like a repetition, like a broken record. It's like, oh my God. That would drive, if I was a cop, that would drive me insane. I would probably say, I would probably say, I told you, now shut up. That's probably how I'd be like. I mean, some of them do. They tell them to stop it, stop resisting, stop resisting, and they literally stop resisting, shut up. Some of them really get to the point where they just repeat everything. Oh my God, it's crazy. But and like I said, these people, I mean, and it's sad because the only thing that's telling me is that people are not learning anything. And some people are, like, okay, I understand, I get it. Okay, it's fine, I'm gonna get arrested, it's fine. I really don't think it's my fault. You could tell by the people, especially the drunk people. If they're drunk, oh, forget it. You can't get a word in edgewise, especially if they're drunk. But some, they're like, okay, it's fine. They won't fight, they won't resist, and okay, but they'll still ask for their vape. I mean, like, oh my God, is there more to life than your vape? Like, seriously? I mean, Jesus. But again, it just shows me that these people are not. I don't know. Like, they can't be that dense in their head and their brain. Like, I don't get it. Yeah, and then on top of that, they're having, offsprings, and these offsprings are not going to learn any better. So it's like, I don't know. The future worries me with with everything that we're going through. Of how are we going to surpass this learning disability that we have right now with the people that are on this earth right now, especially if you live in America or Canada or the UK. I mean, I can understand if you live in a third world country. I could understand it's more harder because these people cannot get to the tools or the education or the learning tools for them to learn what we know. I mean, they would have to spend, like, for the equipment to get to them would be decades before they can even reach, like, a first or fifth grade level, and they could be like already 16, 17 years old. It's time is a lot more different than we think. So what we feel we have learned through so many decades and decades, people behind us haven't even gotten to first base, if you know what I mean. So, but at the end of the day, you would kind of think, because we have so much knowledge, because we know so much, that we would behave better and act better, but we don't. It seems like we're getting worse. And yeah, I do blame it all on drugs, on medication, because everybody's being medicated or taking some kind of drug. But I did watch this other documentary, and it was called Oceana. I don't know, it was somewhere in Wyoming. I don't know where it was, but they call it Oxiama. It's really called Oceana, Wyoming, but they spell Oceana, because everybody in that county is on Oxycontin or whatever other pill that you want to call it, and they don't work, and if they do work, they work selling drugs, because that brings in more money than if they would try to find a job anywhere else. And you can see how they live. They're all like, it's like the whole county is drugged up, and it's sad. And you hear these people that there's nothing else to do. There's nothing more we can do. Like, this is it. This is our lot. We try, but there's not really any learning. There's not hardly any jobs that's going to pay you well at the end of the week or the end of the day. But for me, I'm like, well, you gotta keep trying. You gotta get out there. I'm the last one to talk. I mean, it's not like I really, go out and, and do my part. I mean, I worked enough, in my years, but would I want to get back on the workforce? Heck no. No. People, to me right now, they're just too rude. They're rude, and they will throw your coworker under the bus like that for any little thing. So, no. And now with everybody, these days too, if you don't work for a reputable company, I think I had mentioned this a while back, make sure you work for a reputable company, because you might not even get paid for the job that you're doing, because it's probably not even a real company. You gotta be really careful. You gotta be. Anyway, I've been on here for a bit. I have to get ready. I have to step out. It's supposed to rain today, but it probably won't rain until after, I think, like 5 o'clock or so. Didn't make it to the sprinklers yesterday. I wanted to take my grandson. Maybe I'll take him today. It was just way too hot yesterday. It was in the 90s, a 91 actually. So it was really, really hot. Okay, guys, I am going to leave you guys here. And like I said, one thing about this robe is that it's really silky, and if you wear anything under it, it just moves everywhere. It's like putting a silk blanket on your bed. You know how it just moves? I can't stand it. That's like I never did like silk sheets, because they are so uncomfortable on beds. And it's the same way this, it just keeps moving everywhere. It's annoying. Okay, guys, so yeah, I haven't done my morning, my intro, my monthly intro. I don't know. I'm probably gonna have to wait until July to do it, because it's like I'm already like hot. The sun is just beaming down on me. It's like 88 degrees out here. No, actually it was supposed to be 75 last time we looked. That's why I opened the windows in the kitchen, so that some of that couldn't. There's no breeze right now neither. So anyway, I might have to close the windows when I go in. Anyway, you can always like, subscribe, definitely comment if you wish. And I can't look at you that well because the sun is right in my eye. Right in my eye. Okay, guys, we will see you in a bit. Okay, guys, so this is how the banner came out. I think it came out pretty cute. Like I said, the stars I made out of just, you know, I don't know what you call it, container boxes, whatever you want to call it. And of course I bought the bowls from Dollar Tree, and the spoons as well. The spoon, the flatware, I had those since last year. So what I did is I just made a hole in each one. I had like this little screwdriver thingy that makes holes. So, and then I put 2 holes in the stars on top, right there, on each one, and I just put the thread through it, and yeah, and I don't think the what is that other thread, the brown thread, I forgot what you call it. I can't think of it. Would have fit through the hole, so I had to use a really thin. So I end up using this thread. It's really, really thin, and then I had to use some what do you call, tapestry needles in order to get through the holes, because they were just too tiny. Jute rope, jute cord, I think it is called jute something. Anyway, thank God it was red. I mean, I did have a blue one, but the red works perfectly the same. So luckily I had thin enough cord to string this through. I mean, you could have used, what do you call it, a jute string if you had to, but you would have to definitely have had really, really thin jute cord or big holes. So, and then of course I have my this thing is for the bugs outside. I used that last summer and it worked really great. I still have to buy a can off because I don't have one yet. Okay, so done with the banner. I think it came out really cute. Like I said, these were just made out of cardboard boxes. I think it was nachos or whatever. And I doubled them up and I painted them with not gesso paint, just I got this one wrong. I made the holes in the wrong one. These holes right here should have been there. Yeah, now that I'm looking at it, oh my God, I did it wrong. Sometimes you don't notice things until after you're done doing it, like, wait a minute, something's wrong. Like, oh, I put the holes in the wrong one. Oh, well, like I said, it's only for the house. And then, of course, I had blue what do you call it, paint. It was the glossy kind, so that worked perfectly because I didn't want blue sky, you know, that color blue. I wanted that, you know, dark blue, so they came out perfect. I forgot what diamond blue. I forgot what is it. I forgot what color. But anyway, I used that one, and I think the spoons just made it work. I just the flatware just made it work. So this one is trying to twist it a little bit, but I might have to twist the, what do you call it, the what did I use? Oh, I just used, what do you call it, those little twist ties that you get from, I don't know, from bread and stuff like that. I didn't have another black one, so I just used whatever I could grab, which was a green one. But that's fine. So yeah, it was what do you call, acrylic paint. That's what I used, and it was like a diamond blue. So that came out really good, and of course I used the red and the white. So yeah, all done. I think it came out cute, and yeah. Oh, I haven't made the I wanted to make that little shadow box. I have that, like this little box, the shadow box. And let me show you. I have this back here. I can come back here. It is really hot in this kitchen, like really hot. It's even hotter back here. Well, it's not that bad actually. Actually, it's kind of cool back here than it was earlier. So these are all my little, yeah. It's getting crowded, and I was able to see the floor. It's getting crowded again. More boxes. I was like, no. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, I like these because I'm going to be using these guys for heads. And I got these shadow boxes that I had gotten from the thrift store. So I want to make a shadow box for the 4th of July. And like I said, I have so much wood stuff that I want to use that I can't wait to. Look at those clothespins, they're huge. And I got a lot of this stuff right here, pumpkins. What else do I have? Oh, I love these. I haven't even used these coffees. And then I love these. These are like, I think these are like sandals, I think. And I think these are cupcakes or something. And then, of course, I had these for Easter. And I just had another little pack. Oh, I have pumpkins. I think I showed you that one already. And then I had these little guys that I want to use like for 3D for, I don't know, the little pots and stuff. I thought they were cute. For gardening, they had like little garden pieces. I thought they were really cute, so I grabbed those. So I'm trying to keep all the wood stuff, together so I won't lose it. But let me grab this box back. Actually, it doesn't feel that bad back here. It felt bad this morning. It was like piping hot. So anyway, so yeah, I did like the way it came out. So really happy with it. Again, I think it came out cute. And I think I have banners for all the holidays now. I think this was the last one. Okay, guys, we will see you in a bit. Okay, guys, it is hot outside. I'm in Chicago, so you know what I noticed? I bought 2 of these body washes from Nivea. Oh my God, guys, they give you a lot of soap. I mean, seriously. You don't even need to put that much on your, I don't know, what is that, spongy little thing or a towel? The suds that comes out of that body wash. I mean, you just need like a couple of squirts. It really suds up a lot. So if you need some good, not watered down body wash, get these guys. They're awesome. Next time they go on sale, I'm picking up some for sure. Let's see, I do need body wash, but right now I'm looking for Head and Shoulders because My grandson has been loofahs, what are these called? Loofahs, things like that. Yeah. So he says his, what is this? A calendar? These are, yeah, calendar, pocket calendar. I'm still looking for calendars that has the, you know, the universe, or I don't know, what do you call it? The planets and all that, like stellar, like that. And I still haven't seen any, so I'm still waiting, you know, because I want to change my my book, you know, my seed book. So that's what I'm looking for. I haven't come across any of them yet. Anyway, I think I'm in the wrong aisle. I was looking for Head and Shoulders. It has to be over here. Capsula. Has to be around here, right? There they are. Head and Shoulders for men. And that's what I'm looking for. I'm going to need a key. And I also need, I wonder if they have, I only need one roll of bathroom tissue. I don't need a lot. Just one. Let me see. Either that, oh, here they are. This thing's still out of order. When are they going to fix it? Okay. This was out of order the last time they came, and it was like, 3 weeks ago, last month. That's like, what? Okay. These are $1.14. Okay, so just gonna get one. I think it's like 1 ply. I think it's a 1 ply, but 100 sheets. Yeah, it's a 1 roll. I just need 1 roll. I don't need a lot. Bathroom tissue is getting expensive too, guys. So, you know, I usually go for, I either go to Aldi's or go to Walmart. At Walmart, you get the, I think it's the 1 ply, and they also have 1,000 sheets, but they last longer. You know, it's only $1 more, so, you know, from the one at Aldi's, but hey, $1 is $1. Girl, I even saved my pennies. Oh, I have to buy this stuff. I need dry shampoo. Like, I really need dry shampoo. Oh, here's a little one. That costs $5 for this little thing? Really? Yeah, I need that sometimes. I just don't have time to, you know, to do my, what do you call it? Yeah, I'm just going to run to Dollar Tree and buy a body wash there. They only cost like $1.25, so it's not much. Okay, I need to find somebody who has a key. What they have over here? My grandson likes this green tea. I can't drink black tea. I tried. I just can't. I'm just seeing what they have. I'm gonna take my grandson to the sprinklers today. He needs to get up and out of the house. This is cute. You want to know what? No, those are food trays. They're not. I have these trays, but they're for food. I wonder if I can do the same thing, like add scissors, crayons, and stuff like that. You know? I just have so much stuff I need to give away. I hate clutter, and I'm just trying to get rid of everything. And so, notebook paper, they already got. Supplies for, what do you call it? I have notebooks. Like I said, I have planners. I don't want it. You know what I mean? I mean, I want, but I don't want the clutter of it. So, okay, I need to find somebody to open this thing. Let me go back over here. Okay, guys, we'll see you in a bit. Hi, guys. I'm just speaking a little bit low because my sidekick is sleeping. Anyway, I just got back from CVS, and yeah, Melissa was there. I can't forget her name, because every time I see her, I want to cringe. Anyway, I went there, and I got 3 items, And they had, I really didn't see anything I needed. I don't need makeup. I mean, I do need makeup, but they don't have a product that I need, and that's the bronzer. And if they do have it, I haven't seen Neutrogena. Is it Neutrogena? Formula. Something Formula. Formula 21, something like that. I haven't seen that, and that's where I used to get my bronzers at. Remember they came in that green container, you know, it was round, it was green. But I think it was Formula something Formula. And Physicians Formula. And they don't have that there anymore. So usually if I do need bronzer now, I'll either go to a Family Dollar. Dollar Tree has them, but I don't know. I haven't really tried their bronzers yet, so I'll check them out. But the one I do get them from, and that's from, oh my God, it's not Kiss, it's I forgot what it's called. But anyway, I get them from Walmart because they're the only ones that carry it. Anyway, I did have to get some Head and Shoulders. Come, my grandson, he said his head was itching. So he goes, can you buy some Head and Shoulders? And I was like, they're kind of expensive, but yeah, I didn't tell him that. But I said, yeah, I should be able to get you, a bottle, But this weekend, when I was looking at the ads on CVS, they were to buy 2 and get $6 extra buck. So I got them. So I did get, and it was just so funny because here I am, getting these things, and I was kind of upset. Not at Melissa, don't get me wrong, I didn't even deal with her today because I said, no, I'm not going to bother her. I'm just going to try to do everything on my own without bothering her. Because she always has this attitude, like, what do you want? What do you need? Like, and she's pretty. She's a young girl. She's pretty. She has like blondish hair, blondish black hair. I don't know. She is Latin. She has to be Latin. And so I didn't want to bother her, and she already had that look like. I was like, to me, I was like, oh, it's you. And she was like, because she already knows how I feel about her. So I didn't want to bother her, but that was nice. I needed her to open up the case. I was trying to be as polite as possible. I didn't want to ruin her day. So she goes, she was actually willing to get the shampoo out for me. So I said, I got it. Hard for me to, but just give me a minute for me to get back up because we're all the way in the bottom. So I was like, oh, I'll just grab that. Thanks for everything, and then I left. Didn't want to bother her. So then I left, and I said, you know what? Let me just do this. It's only a few products. Let me just do this on my own. So I did everything, reading everything, going through all the prompts and everything. Scan everything, any bags, scanned my phone, everything, swiped my products, everything went good. The coupons, redeem your coupons, I did all that, And then when it came time to print the receipt, it wasn't there. And I was like, I'm looking all over, the what do you call that? I forgot what you call it. The thing, the machine, and the kiosk. So I'm looking, all over, like, where is it? And I was like, are you kidding me? I don't want to have to call her. Like, I really do. So I saw somebody. I was like, oh, hey, hi. And so I go through all that, and it's always like I always have a problem. Always go through an issue. And this time I go, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm looking everywhere. I don't see the receipt, Of course not. The other girl, she pops up the lid, and the receipt was not printing. I was like, of course it's not. Of course it's not printing. So she had to go all the way around the counter, or she had to do something. And then she goes, oh, you owe 37 cents. And I go, no, I already paid it. I threw it in the slots. I was supposed to get like 3 cents back. And so she goes, oh, okay. So she prints me out the receipt. And if you can see, no extra bucks on it, the rewards. I was supposed to get $6. Now it's like, oh, my extra bucks are not showing. I was supposed to get 6. And she goes, oh, well, you can come here, or you can go over there, type in, you get it printed out. I was like, I don't. In my head, I was like, I don't want to go through that. I said, So I said, well, will it show on my phone? She goes, oh, yeah, if you have the app, it'll be on your phone. I said, okay, that's all I needed to hear. And I thanked her, and I walked out. I was like, it's always something. It's like, I've been going there for years, and every time, it's always something. So I was like, what? So next time, I just make sure everything's running. Make sure the receipt, the papers, is there. Anyway, it should be on my phone. So I should have another $16 for next month. Anyway, I did get the Head and Shoulders, and it has 16 on my card. 1603 actually. So I got 2 Head and Shoulders and my bag. And I got 1 Old Spice, and one was Old Spice and one was vanilla and amber. Supposed to be spicy, sweet and spicy. So, and usually this is like for dandruff, shampoo, and conditioner. Actually, this one is just regular. I didn't realize that. It's Head and Shoulders, just dandruff shampoo, and then the other one is shampoo and conditioner. So this one has 2 in 1, and then this one is just the plain, shampoo. But anybody can use it. So at least I got 2 of those. And then of course I had to get a roll of bathroom tissue because all these didn't have any, and I wasn't about to walk all the way to Walmart. Not right now. So I said, I'll just get one. And I'll just get, because I really did need body wash, but I'll get the body wash at Dollar Tree. Only like $1.25. Okay, so I did end up spending the whole 16. Like I said, I ended up paying. You get 2 of them, and then 10 cents bag fee. Oh, they charged me for the bag. Okay, so it was one. That's coming out like, I mean, I don't like being charged for, for bags. Now it's good. For now on, now that I know that they're charging me 10 cents for the bag, I'm bringing my own. I have my own little CVS bag that I had for decades, like for a long time, like almost like 20 years, and I still have it. So yeah, so it was buy 2, and then you get manufacturer coupon. Oh, I didn't know they had a coupon for this, so I guess they did. So it was $10. No, it was right. It was $3 and $3, so it was 16 altogether. So you can see there it was all like 16 right there. The 10, the 3, and then the 3, and then the 2, 59 or 49, 259. Shy of another 50 cents. So anyway, I ended up paying out of pocket 37 cents. I hope you can see that. It's right there. 37 cents for three products. Not bad. And I got 3 cents back. So not bad, especially if, it's not great, but sometimes you're better off starting small. And usually, like I said, what I like to do is get what I need, not so much what I want, but to get what I need. So I think my grandson's going to be happy that he got his Head and Shoulders, and of course, we always need bathroom tissue, and I just needed 1 roll. So, okay, so there we are. That's what we got today, and yeah, I made another cup of coffee because, oh my God, I am still sleepy. I'm like, I need to wake up. Okay, guys, so that's it for today, and we will see you in a bit. And I better see my $6 extra buck on there. Because if not, I will call corporate. For sure. Okay, guys, so 37 cents for all 3 products. Not bad. Okay, we'll see you in a bit.